Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Fish Out of Water. So today I'm going to be emptying about 50% water out of this tank because I'm going to put this prime in it. So I'm going to be emptying about 50% of this tank out. I'm going to show you guys pretty much how I do it. So the first thing, like I said, I use this, which is pretty much a siphon that you can get, but it has a battery so you don't have to suck the water through it. And all I do is it puts a little tube. It's got a tube you put in here. So you can do that. And then you just siphon the water out. I just got a bucket here. Push that. And we'll get half of this water out of here. And then we'll put the other. And we'll put some of the prime in here. And hopefully that'll get rid of some of the bad stuff that's in here, guys. Like I said, this is a tank that I forgot to cycle all the way, but we'll get it looking good. So like I said, this siphon that I got here, this battery operated siphon I actually got it off of eBay. I think it was like 10, 11 bucks. So you can't beat that. You guys check them out. Just go to gravel siphons or gravel cleaners, fish tank gravel cleaners. You should be able to find them pretty easily. They're not too hard to find. And just look for battery ones. Look for ones that have the best reviews. This one had pretty good reviews. So I'm really enjoying it. It's really easy and simple to use. It takes a little bit more time than scooping it out with like a cup or something to water out, but it's less of a mess for me. It doesn't mess up the rocks and disturb the aquarium and the fish as much as using a cup or whatever. But that's my opinion. You guys can use whatever you want. You can use the regular siphon, the old-fashioned way, or you can get this and try it out. But like I said, this works pretty good for me. And I'd show you guys how it works. But I can't hold the camera over here, so I gotta hold both things at once. Actually, let me see if I can. Give me 1 second. So this is pretty much what it does here. Let's put the siphon down in here, and then it'll take the water and put out there. Let me see. You got to have it just right, and then they'll start draining the water out of there. But always make sure you just pretty much got to get this stuff just tilted just right, or it's not going to work. So always make sure it's always draining the water out, or you're going to have problems, guys. A little problem with my camera there. So I'm going to sit this down real fast. Hopefully we'll be able to see me still. 1 second. And I don't do a lot of editing, guys, so my videos are pretty much how they are. If I was to mess up right now, if it's real bad, then I'm just going to start all over. But if it's not too bad, then I'm going to keep going. I want this hobby to be fun and show you guys this stuff, so I don't want to have to do all the editing and all the stuff like that, because it just pretty much takes the fun out of it for me. So all my videos are going to be pretty much all natural. I'm just going to be showing you what I do. Like I said, if I mess up really bad, well, then I'm going to just start all over. But if not, then I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what it is anyways. Let's keep going with it. So if I mess up, that's why, and why you see stuff not editing. So look at the tank. It's only been maybe about 3 or 4 minutes, and the tank's almost already halfway empty. Go and check this, make sure the water's still coming out, which it is. But this thing works really well, guys. Like I said, it's first thing I bought when I got my tanks, and it works pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now, as soon as it gets down to about 50% there, I'm going to go ahead and put the 10 drops of the Sectum Prime in it, and then I'll fill the tank back up. And then later on tonight, I'll check it with the ammonia nitrate kit and see how it's looking. Which hopefully it'll be really well, but we'll see. And these are the tanks I was telling you guys about on my first episode. They're the Whisper internal filters. I don't know. To me, I don't know. They might do good, but to me they don't do that great of a job, and I'm not that happy with them, but we'll see what happens. I may end up getting new ones. It doesn't cost much to get different filters. Like usually, like for a 5-gallon tank, it's usually like maybe $15-20 maybe. eBay, you can get them a lot cheaper than that. I would always check eBay for everything, guys, before you go to a store. I was at a store today and I seen a filter that I just seen on eBay for 10 bucks, brand new, and they wanted 20-25 for it at the pet store. And I went to like 3 pet stores today. So always make sure you check that. Alright, so it's pretty much almost halfway, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Go ahead and stop. Put that in there for right now. Okay. Get this water out of here. Kind of just put that over there and throw this water away later. Alright, now we're going to do the prime. And this is what I'm going to put in here, and it says, let me read this. Let you look at the fish while I read this. It says, use 2 drops for each 1 gallon or new water may be added to aquarium directly. Okay, so I'm going to use 10 drops of this. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to set the camera right here a minute so you can kind of watch. Alright, so yes, I'm going to put this in it. Get the cap off here. So I'm going to use about 10 drops of this. And guys, make sure you always read it. The bigger the bottle is, it seems like it's a little bit more difficult. So make sure you guys can see this. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see me. No, that's okay. I just want you guys to see the fish tank. Always shake it up when you get it. Open it up. We're going to put 10 drops in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I put 10 drops in there, which it says 2 drops for each 1 gallon. Okay, so I put that in there, and then I'm going to go get the water now. So we're going to take the water. Take you guys with me. Start from it. Alright, so now we're going to get some water in here. Give me 1 second. So usually this is what I usually use. I got this big bucket here, and if you guys can see it, I got this bucket here at actually the dollar store for $1, so that's pretty good. And I rinse it. I always rinse. Make sure you always rinse the bucket out if you put the dirty water in. You don't want to get it all nasty. So rinse that out. Make sure your water temperature is not too hot, not too cold. And I'll just start putting it in my bucket here. Fish don't like real hot water. These fish probably about 74 to 80 degrees maybe, somewhere around there. Which the tank usually stays a little bit under 80, so which is probably pretty good for them. They like that. We're pretty much just going to fill this up, and then I'm just going to put it back in the same way I took it out, using the siphon. Like I said, it doesn't mess up the rocks or disturb the fish. Instead of dumping all this in there. I've been doing a lot of changes on this tank here, because since the nitrates and stuff's been so high. It's getting there. Like I said, I didn't know anything about the cycle when I got them. I should have read a little bit more. To me, when I got them, I thought fish, you know? Oh, just when I was a kid. You just get them, throw them in the tank. That's all you do. I didn't know there was a whole process to all of that. So, now I know. So this is probably the hardest process here, just filling this thing up. I usually put quite a bit of water in here, but I don't need it all. I won't use it all. just so you have enough to fill the tank back up. You want to fill it back up to where pretty much you had it at. Alright guys, so let's go back. Go back in here and we'll get this all taken care of. I'm real excited to get my 48-gallon tank ready. I'm sure you guys are going to really love that. It's going to be pretty awesome. Can't wait to get that going. So you probably won't be able to see my head, but we're going to put the water back in here. So we're going to do this. Put it on the opposite side, drain it back in here. Takes a little time sometimes to do this. Sometimes it's just kind of a waiting game. Get the water flowing in there. I'm not sure what's going on with it right now. Sometimes it has some problems. Like I said, guys, the old-fashioned way sometimes might be better. It's always worked good for me. I don't know why it's decided to not work now. Sure what's wrong with it. Alright guys, well it looks like we're going to go back to the old-fashioned way for now because this thing don't seem to be working for some reason. I don't know why. So give me 1 second. So how I always did it before, I just used a cup. Whoops. That's going to mess up the fish and stuff, but give me 1 second. Alright guys, so we're just going to take the water and just put it in here with the cup. That's all we're going to do with it. Nothing we can do. It's not, little tool's not working for some reason. But try to put the water in as gentle as you can, because then you don't have to worry about everything gets so messed up. It keeps your fish happy and everything clean. You just want to very gentle. If anything's messed up when we're done, we'll just fix it all. And the fish will be happy again. I hate using the cup to do this because it just stirs everything up. I like doing it the other way. I don't know. I don't know why that's not working. But we're gonna get it all taken care of. Pretty much, guys, just keep doing that. So what we did, instead we emptied 50%. You probably could go ahead and just, when it's filled, put those drops of that in there. Like I said, that's just to get rid of the ammonia and stuff like that. And I'm sure I'll have to do it again. I'm sure I'll have to do it more than that one time. But you probably don't have to empty your aquarium out at all to do it. I just did it because it needed changed halfway anyways. So I went ahead and just did it. Makes the fish happy. Hopefully it'll make them, all that nitrates and everything like that will be fine. I'll check that later tonight and see how that goes. And I'm sure they'll be okay. So I'll go ahead and put all the water. I'll fill it up. These filters here, the internal filters, you got to make sure you keep it below the rim because you don't want to overflow your filter. So just put enough in it to do that. So that's enough right there. I always clean off my tanks when I'm done, get all the water off of them. Usually I make them a mess usually. This rag really works well, guys. So that's my video, guys. See you next time. Like, subscribe. See you later.